know what I'm getting tired of? I'm getting tired of all these so-called do-for-self, loud-talking factions of people, mainly black groups, and we'll say black because they could be Pan-Africanists, they could be Moors, they could be this, that, and the other. And I'm not shitting on anybody's religion or beliefs, but what I'm shitting on is all this anti-American rhetoric. See, what you not gonna do is get up in my face and talk all this craziness about you a do-for-selfer and you live off the land and you this, that, and the other, but you work at the plant. See, unless you totally solvent in this territory, which there's very few black people that are, you can't talk to me about you doing for self. Because if you collecting a check and they pull in state and federal and FICA and, I mean, come on, man. If they pull your child support and you don't go down to the child support office and pay it yourself, you're not doing for self. See, a person that does for self, the person that pays himself, is totally solvent in this country. They are tax exempt, you know, or they don't pay taxes because they're not an American. And you are indeed an American. You're absolutely an American. But you don't want to be an American because you so-called hate America. So you talk tough, and you talk anti-this, you talk anti-that, all while you got your state and federals and FICAs and all kinds of shit coming up out your check. You got a 401k plan through your payroll, not something that you go pay into yourself. Oh yeah. You're not just doing for self. Because if somebody's saying, we do an equal match, who doing that equal match on your 401k? Do for selfer? If you doing for self, do you need a match? You putting enough in there for it to do its thing, or you doing a 50-50 match? See, a lot of y'all talk that tough talk, and you belong to these radical groups. They radical to an extent. I'm not sure how you can be radical, and then when it's time to do that real work, you go silent. We not political. Yes, you are. You are political. When you anti-government, how you not political when you anti-government? Yeah, you political. You say everything bad up under the sun about this government, yet and still you utilize their currency to live off of. You take them benefits that are out there for black people, for black Americans, well, just for Americans. See, you gotta throw your, so when I hear all this Pan-Africanist stuff, but I see them applying for grants and this, that, and the other, what you taking all that money for? That's government money. U.S. government money. What you doing with it? But I see loans and grants and all kinds of stuff being applied for. Federal money. State money. By Pan-Africanists. By Moors. by Muslims. See, when you don't feel like you have to abide by the laws, then you shouldn't try to get them set-asides. If you feel like you anti-American, you anti-this, then I need you to be anti all the way around. And I need to know where you're working. You're taking taxes out your check because you're an American, because Americans pay taxes? Or are you tax exempt? Or are they unable to take taxes out of your check because you're not an American? There can only be two ways. They're not supposed to take taxes out, or they can't take taxes out. There is no gray area here, do-for-selfers. Y'all talk tough. And when we get to talking about reparations, restorative, oh, now we begging. We begging when you filling out applications for loans and grants. You ain't begging. You need some money to make your next move happen. You asking for a loan. That ain't begging. Reparations is just asking for redress. Hello? Shit's owed to us. You don't want to fuck with that? You don't want to fuck with something that's owed to us? Yeah. See, y'all clowns in that way. How do you not want to fuck with something that's owed to us? But you'll fuck with something that you got to apply for. You got to qualify for. And you got to pay back to the government. But you don't want to put no work in to talk about restorative justice, to talk about recompense. You just want to talk tough and be anti. That's out. 2021, we don't want to hear that shit. Pan-Africanists, we tried that. I respect what the brothers, of the Moorish movement. But see, there's the radical ones, and there's the ones that understand they are American citizens. They don't get all out of pocket to where you don't really understand what their real movement is. It's the ones that don't think they need to abide by any laws, but still be out here, hell, collecting. Like I said, unless you're on your own, and you pay your own way, you don't have no government assistance, no nothing, which there's so few of those out here that don't rely on some sort of subsidy, or just the way, hey, you can't work your job and say, I don't want to pay your taxes. I'll build these cars and shit here at whatever motor company, but I don't need you taking taxes out of my shit because I'm a Moor. I don't need you taking taxes out of my check because I'm Pan-Africanist. I don't need you taking taxes out of my check because I'm a member of the Nation of Islam. Oh no, they're going to take your taxes out your check if you're an American. Because I don't think you can work at a plant, one of the big three. I don't think you can work it unless you are. I don't think they're taking undocumented citizens yet. They working on it probably. They trying to get them in there. You see how they trying to squeeze black folks out with your undocumented citizens? Your illegal immigrants. What it really is illegal entrance. We're gonna stop saying illegal immigrants. Immigrants are legal. People that come into the country when they ain't supposed to are illegal entrants. It's an illegal entry charge. And if you get here and they don't know you're here, and they start giving you medical benefits and driver's license and all that shit, you an undocumented citizen. I didn't make it up. Undocumented citizen. I'm not sure exactly what that means. I don't know how you can be a citizen and not be documented, but it's out there. And they're out there. And they're trying to fast track them to citizenship. How about you fast tracking to find out who the fuck they are? How do you know they have an allegiance to America? If they're undocumented, you don't know where they came from and who they really are. How do you know they want to be American citizens? And they have any allegiance to America? How do you know? You don't know. So that's why I don't get about America right now. We just letting motherfuckers just come in here and ride and do their thing. No paperwork. Fuck it. That's why y'all doing it now? Just no paperwork at all. Undocumented citizens. Okay. That's where we at with it. Got it. Got it. Undocumented citizens. I'm done with illegal immigrants. No such thing. Illegal immigrants. People who fled from another country and came here unlawfully, illegal entries. First charge, 6 months. Second charge, 2-year sentence. Do your thing. Because I'm sure the jails over here are much nicer than the outside the jails over there, wherever they're coming from. I guarantee you that American jails treat people better here than the place that they came from, and it wasn't no jail. They are country clubs compared to what some of these people are coming from. They'll take that 6-month sentence on that first charge and that 2-year sentence, 2.5 years. Shit, that's a vacation. It's a vacation. You guaranteed meals and clothing. Do a little weightlifting, a little working out. Yeah, okay. Y'all acting silly up here. Acting like y'all don't know what you're doing, and the government knows what they're doing with this. Undocumented citizens. Illegal immigrants. No! Illegal entry, bring it up. We need Joe Biden's 1994 crime bill to kick into high gear now on these illegal entries, motherfuckers. Tired of this shit. Y'all gonna cast all the judgment on us? No. Just trying to tell you where we at. It's BlackWatch. No more tough talk from the Pan-Africanists, from the radical Moors. Don't want to abide by no American laws, but want to collect that American check. And the Nation of Islam, woo! Yeah. Been hearing a lot of stuff about the nation this week. A lot of stuff. I think there's a lot of good that they do in the community. But when they become apolitical, I think that makes us more of a target. We either fighting together or we fighting apart. Let's get it right, folks. Subscribe to the channel or don't. If you hear this long and you didn't subscribe, appreciate you lurking. Appreciate you looking. I know you like it. You need to be loving. But we'll settle for you lurking. One love.